What's up, everybody? We are at the Pilot truck stop in Salinas, California now. We're gonna go pick up. I hate dealing with this place. It's too much of a shit show. Even just trying to pull out of the fuel island and get to the courtesy lane. Now, just constantly one person or another either walking by or trying to drive by, like out of the Catskill lane or whatever. I'm like, I just want to pull forward. Took a lot of patience there. Yeah, anyway, we're getting ready to go pick up a load here in town at a place called Tanimura Antle, or TNA for short. I like to jokingly call it tits and ass. Alright, there's a JCT Freightliner here. Let's see. Can't quite get there. A little bit dark here. I can't see, 3806, I think it says, but I could be wrong. Alright, busy as usual here. And my favorite Mexican restaurant in the area I noticed was open when I was coming in, but might be closed by now, I don't know, and I don't have time to stop anyway. I gotta get to the shipper. I'm already 3 hours late for my pickup. It is what it is. Okay, dude, are you just parked there because you got your four-ways on? So I'm not gonna sit there and wait for your ass. I'm assuming you're just hanging out there, because otherwise you shouldn't have your four-ways on if you're expecting to yield it to. All right, this guy's coming out. Yeah. Alright, we're going to make a left turn here, and right up here, this light is Sanborn Road, whatever. I'm going to make a right turn here. And we'll take it down to Abbott Road. Okay, so if you didn't see my come on, my Safeway delivery video, just go check it out. I do have a little bit of follow-up in this video on that one. So that video, on the way over here, I remembered something that I forgot to talk about, or that I knew there was something I wanted to talk about at the end of that video, but I couldn't remember. Well, now I know. It was 10-speed shifting tips. So a couple of little rules of thumb here. If you drive a 10-speed or might be driving a 10-speed in the future, this is something that might help you out. On the low side gears, just remember that fifth gear, because the gears are, first gear is right to the bottom left spot, I'll call it. Right here, this light here is Abbott. I'm going to turn left. Right over here to the left is a staging lot for Taylor Farms. Alright, anyway, that first is down and left, and then it's second and third in the center, and fourth and fifth on the right side. And then you have the range selector. A lot of times when you're watching my videos, you'll probably hear me flipping that range selector from between high and low. Like right there, that sound you just heard there was me flipping my range selector switch, which is located on the front of the shifter. Alright, so usually I'm usually in fifth gear between 10 and 15 miles an hour. Fourth gear, I'd say between 5 and 10. Third gear Yeah, anywhere between 0 and 5, and then second gear, usually only a few miles an hour. I only go into second gear when I'm just starting out from a stop or coming to a complete stop. We're gonna continue down Abbott here. What you doing, dude? Oh, I know what he did. Okay. He did the same oops that I did a while back, where I thought that was just like a left turn lane line, whatever. But in reality, it was a raised island. That's hard to tell though at night. It honestly looks like it's just like a section of left turn lane or something, but then in reality, you find out it's actually a raised island, and like, oops. Yep, I made that same mistake. So I can sit there and laugh at him, but at the same time, I don't have room to talk. Because I can laugh at myself for that one as well. Alright, we're going to continue down here. Let me pull my handy dandy map back up. I know the street that I want to turn on. I just, yeah, in fact, I think there's a traffic light, if I recall, that I'm going to turn right at up here. Alright, so the other thing with 10 speeds, if you ever, it's pretty simple. I usually go and do my shifting in terms of what RPM I'm actually at. So when I'm upshifting, somewhere around 1500 RPM on the low side gears, 15 to 1600 on the high side gears when I'm upshifting. Now, I will add about 100 RPM if I'm going up a hill, and I will take away 100 RPM if I'm going down a hill. Yeah, this light up here, that green light up there is where we're going to turn right. Alright, so if you ever, and there are going to become times where, especially if you're learning how to drive a stick on a truck, you're gonna, because it's just going to happen. You can't just that easily get into any gear. It won't let you into a gear that if the engine and RPM, the engine and transmission speeds are not matched up. And if you're trying to grab the wrong gear, it doesn't matter what engine speed you're at, it's just not going to go in because you're just trying to get into the wrong gear. Alright, let's see. Alright, watch for tandems, and now we'll come down the road here. Alright, so there is a rule of thumb you can use if you forget which gear to use. If you're learning, and that's to any speed that adds that has 5 at the end of it. Add the two numbers up. Like, so if you're doing 15 miles an hour, add the 1 and the 5 together, you get 6. So at 15 miles an hour, you should be either at the bottom end of 6th gear or at the top end of 5th gear, and so on like that. Those are maybe a couple of things that help you out. I know a lot of you guys are only going to be driving auto shift, and this will never apply to you, but I know some people end up eventually getting manual restrictions removed if they're new to driving if they have new CDLs, or maybe people were trained in manuals but just never driven a 10-speed. That was like kind of like me. I was trained in a manual, but it was an 8-speed that I was trained in. So when I first came to JCT and had my first experience with a 10-speed, I had the same situation. How much different really was it driving an 8-speed and a 10 versus a 10-speed? Honestly, not much at all. Just stick with the same RPM ranges. Downshifting, I downshift. If I'm single shifting, I downshift usually at about 1,000 RPM, maybe 1,100. And if I'm skip shifting down, I'll let it get all the way down to about 750 before I'll stop, and then I'll go down 2 gears. Same with upshifting. I mentioned how I normally shift at about 1500 or 1516, depending on which range I'm in. I will increase that a couple hundred, like maybe a couple hundred RPM if I'm going to skip shift. Turn on my high beams. Where all those lights are up ahead to the right, that should be the shipper. They do have a staging lot there. I don't know if I'm going to be actually picking it up tonight or if I'm going to have to wait till tomorrow. Either way, I'm out of hours anyway. I got an hour and 54 left to work with tonight, but I think I got a little bit more than that on my 70-hour clock, but not by much. Definitely not enough to work with to even make it worthwhile to leave the area. That's not it. Yeah, I got this curve coming up, and then it'll be on the left side. Okay, I did have let's see, Golfer Dude. He had a question for me about AB5. That's the Assembly Bill 5 in California about the gig economy workers. He'd asked me, what will I do if SCOTUS, the Supreme Court of the U.S., chooses not to hear the AB5 case. Honestly, I don't really know how that's going to work out there. I am very close to paying my truck off anyway. Less than a month away now, so July 13 is what I'm expecting to be done. Alright, this looks like this is where's the staging area? Hang on, because I thought I saw a staging lot. Let me pull it back up. Okay, so can I go around and... I think I either... Actually, you know what? We're on a straight van to go by, and then... If I can ever get... Yeah, I can't make the turn because the straight van's still in the way. And now I got this other guy coming up. Yeah, thanks, dude. Not like I had the right of way, though. You just had your fucking van in my way, but it is what it is. Alright, so it looked like there's two ways to get over into the parking area. I don't know how the staging for this works, but it's starting to get on my nerves here. Too many trucks and vans and whatever trying to... Alright, let's do a good button up here. Hey dipshit, last time I knew I had the right of way. Freaking idiots. These guys all trying to turn left. I'm under the impression looking on here that I can come over here to the end of the road and go around over to the staging lot, but I don't. It's kind of looking like I can't. I might have to. Yeah, I might have to go back around and go the way the other trucks are going. I don't know anything about how their check-in process works, so what I may just do is come up here next to where this guy is. At least see if I can get checked in. They might tell me I have to wait till tomorrow morning. I don't know, but I'll see how it goes. Either way, I'm going to end up in that staging lot behind here. Alright, as typical for produce shippers, make sure you have your trailer license plate info available. You are going to need it. Get my arrival at shipper sent, and then we'll see what we can do here. Alright guys, so apparently got to check in from the parking lot on the other side, so we'll go around. Check out over here, but check in from the parking lot. I don't know if they have like a booth or what. This is my first time coming here personally. I know a good number of our guys who've been here before. I just haven't been here personally. So, new experience. Let's see what kind of mistakes I can make here as a newcomer here. Line truck parking and check in. Okay, so now see it's dark and I couldn't even really read that thing. That thing's not very well lit. Well, that's cooled off. It's only 59 degrees. Come on, dude. I can't make my turn because you're so far over. Going to truck parking, appointments, and cafe. Looks like they have a scale over here. Go a little more slowly over that speed bump there. Carton yard. Wait, so there is a driveway thing over here that I could have used? I mean, it looked like I could on the map, but I couldn't see it when I was over there, so, alright. Dude, you're going the wrong way. Check in by cell phone. (800-772-1445) extension 5. Hello, this is Scott with JCT checking in. You looking for the 2172 number or the 0676?
0676.
Okay, after that is 234253.
Okay, sir, you missed your appointment. You're going to have to reschedule for tomorrow.
Okay, I'll let my dispatcher know. Appreciate it. Alright, bye. Okay, I don't know if you heard that, but he said I missed my appointment, so I'll have to reschedule. No surprise there, so we'll get parked and I'll let dispatch know that I need a new appointment time. Not like I have much choice, only trucks beyond this point. Alright, so I'll probably go with that one there. Slanted blindside. Actually, I might have started my turn a little too quickly, but I'll be all right. It's been a blindside kind of day, I guess. Let me turn my lights off so I can more easily see where my trailer is going. No, I'm wide on that. I see where my tandems are, and they're definitely, yeah, they're tracking a little bit wide there. So I'm gonna cut hard this way, do a 3-point turn. I see this side of my trailer, and then I'll come back. Now I'm tracking too much toward the other guy. I had too much trailer angle there, so there we go. Tandems look like they're pretty well positioned now. Playing a guessing game here if I'm at the right angle though, with the trailer, if the trailer's angled right. Looks like we're alright. Just feel like I'm too close to him. But it looks like we're alright, so. Yeah. I want my tractor a little further away from him than it is, so. Trailer kind of looked like it was okay, but my tractor was too close to, closer to him than I thought it really needed to be, so that's why I wanted to reset. There we go. Alright, now we got a winner.
You have 9 hours and 42 minutes of remaining drive time.
Alright guys, so we've been down here for a night, and sent my dispatch a message saying I need to be rescheduled. And we'll see how things go in the morning. I can't, man, I got 350 left on my 70-hour clock, and I got to put 15 of that on the front of my shift for pre-trip, because I didn't log pre-trip this morning only because this thing takes a while to boot up, and I usually start pre-tripping the truck before this thing is done coming online, and by the time I'm even inside the truck to look at it, I'm already most of the way done with my pre-trip, or halfway done with it. So it's not uncommon where I'll just add it into there after I'm done with my shit, after I get a chance to. So we'll fix that, and then see, they do have a cafe right here in front of me. I thought I've heard people talk about it and say it's pretty good. I know the TNA locations do tend to have that. Oxnard, they don't think they have one of those, but the one in Yuma, They used to have a really, really good Mexican restaurant there, but I think when COVID happened, they went out of business or something. I don't know why they stopped, but I was kind of upset about that because really good, authentic Mexican food there. I loved it. Hopefully they'll get something back there at the Yuma location. I might give this one a try in the morning. I don't know. I don't have any idea what it has to offer, what its hours are, and all that. I might figure it out. Anyway, damn it, this looked like my dash cam decided to turn itself off again. I've seen it do that a couple times. Don't know how much of this backing footage it actually got now because of that. So if you missed it, if all you got was interior camera footage anywhere when the truck was moving, I apologize. That would have been what caused it. The thing turned off. I also noticed it turned off while I was at Pilot. I don't know why. And I also noticed it was off after at some point after I left Safeway. So I don't know if it's time to replace the charging cord again. Might have to do that. Anyway, yeah, we'll have some more footage here whenever it's time to dock in, though, sometime tomorrow. So, hang tight. Alright, guys, we're at a dock door now. I just got checked in again. I got sent a message earlier saying that my appointment got rescheduled to 11 a.m. It's currently 10:18, 10:16, whatever, somewhere in that ballpark. And I just called him to check in a few minutes ago, and right away he told me back in the door 17. Slide tandem's all the way back. Wait on this guy to finish backing in. Yeah, I figured he was going to reset. It doesn't look like he's very far off. Miracle Transportation. Not a bad color scheme there. Red, I wouldn't call red my favorite color in the world, but it's not bad, and definitely a standout design there with the trailer and the tractor. Alright, we good? Yeah. Come over this way just in case, but I think he's done. Okay, so after I got parked over here, I'm in the back and I'm just about ready to fall asleep. Oh, that's a contractor, Otis Marshall Trucking. I think I've seen that guy before. Come on, dude, what are you doing? I don't know whether you want me to go around you now or what. I think he's just trying to be out of the way. Alright, now I did see another JCT over here. That's a Peterbilt too. Silver one. That's either Fester or there's two of us here. 3696, that sounds familiar. And the Peterbilt driver's in his truck too, in his driver's seat, but he wasn't looking my way. Busy playing on his phone. It didn't really look like Fester though. Fester's a bald guy, kind of stocky build. He actually looks like Uncle Fester. That's why he calls himself that. Alright, so I think I can go this way, but I don't know for sure. Hoping I'm not going to end up, oh, you know what, I don't know if that fence opens up or not, or if I'm going to have to circle back around. I don't know, because I thought when I went through here let me back up, because I don't trust that, because I went through there the other day, last night. It made me think I couldn't get around, and this kind of looks like it goes to that exclusive area over there, so nobody back here behind me. I'm just to play it safe. I thought I saw a truck coming from over here, but I don't know. I mean, last night. Yeah, just to be sure. I say maybe that way works. I don't know, but the truck I saw last night, I can't be sure that he actually came from over there. He might have actually went down that way and found out the hard way that he couldn't go through there. So, but he went into the parking lot from there, or the staging lot. So I don't know. Just the case here. All right. So anyway, I'm getting ready to fall asleep back there. In the spot I just pulled out of, and all of a sudden I hear some, like the sound of plastic getting hit and crunched and stuff. Not from my truck, but it was nearby, like it involved the drop trailer that was to my left. So I go up front, take a look, I open my curtain and take a look, and sure enough, yep, some guy, he was pulling out of the spot, so I thought maybe, what the hell? I thought he just ran over something on his way out of the spot. Because for all I knew, he could have been the driver of maybe he had hooked up to the trailer and I just hadn't noticed. I didn't, but normally I would have heard the fifth wheel latching, so I didn't think that was the case, but, because even as tired as I was and I was close to falling asleep, I more than likely would have heard the fifth wheel latching and them going underneath it if he was actually hooking to it first and then getting ready to leave. Not to mention the other stuff like cranking landing gear or setting brakes and all that. I would have heard all that. I don't remember hearing any of it. So instantly my first thought was, oops, somebody just had an oops, didn't they? Okay, there's a lot of room here to straight back. Yeah, I'm just going to come right into here. Okay, I do see that guard shack thing over there. Let me get my doors open just in case I can't get them open one between the other guys. Sliding my tandems before I even start knocking in, but I'm not okay with sliding them when I'm not lined up with my trailer. Can't tell what door that is that guy's in. That's correct. That's exactly what I wanted. Alright, perfect. I see what I'm working with. And somewhere back here a little bit, not all the way to the door, but close. And I'll slide tandems. I noticed when I called them up, their automated line thing, whatever, said don't drive on some certain streets. I don't know what street they're talking about, but they said if they catch you driving on that street, they'll cancel your appointment. I don't know if it's that little street I was just starting to go on, or hopefully not. I don't think I got the tandems far enough over, but I'm gonna slide over, but I'm waiting on this guy to get out of the way. Make efficient use of my space here. Very minimal space used there to fix my fix where my tandems are positioned. That guy's already docking in too, huh? Alright, so real easy here. Everything I'm seeing about this place, I'm really liking a lot. Straight back setup, staging area, got a cafe. When I came out of my truck this morning, I think to just go use the restroom, whatever. I'm like, oh man, the smell of the eggs and bacon was, making me so hungry. So I went in there and decided I was gonna get a chorizo and egg burrito, but then the guy said that their best seller is this meat lover burrito. It's like freaking huge and more than I could handle. But I want to have like tri-tip. Few other things I can't remember. Bacon, a few different meats in there, potatoes, I forget what else. Egg, I don't even remember. I think egg. Really good though. Yeah, this is a whole nice little dining area in there too. It's man, I really wish every customer's facility was set up like this one. You couldn't ask for better, really. Call them up. That can be a pain in the ass sometimes, but it's convenient too. I say a pain in the ass because if they're busy and have a lot of people trying to check in at the same time, you could be playing a game of chase, whatever, who can get into there and actually get through. But it didn't take. I mean, they didn't answer right away, but they did answer. And like I said, I got a dock door right away. So. When I'm done here, I can just go right back to the staging lot and hang out and wait for tonight when I can actually roll into my recaps tonight. So, no complaints whatsoever so far with this place. See how the loading process goes and all that, and I'll give you an update on that when I pull out of here, okay? Alright guys, we're already done here. It's barely about 11:05-ish. It's only about 5 minutes after my appointment time, and I'm already done. Go ahead and pull forward. It's a little more air going into the trailer before I try to slide tandems. Put tandems, slide tandems to get load locks in if they don't already have them on. I already had 4 on the back of my tractor, and then the load that I acquired in Oklahoma City had 2 load locks already, so I just left the extra 2 inside the trailer. Okay, now we'll slide tandems. What's this guy doing? Forward first so I can unlock the pins. Now go back. fill it up against my slide tool, so. There we go. I can hear those pins lock into place now. Alright. I'll get my slide tool out. We'll have to fill. No, I'll tell you in a second. So, second thought. I better do it now because I can send my info or have my info ready, whatever. Just if I can get my hands on it. Okay, so most produce shippers don't give you a seal. Usually there's an expectation that you put your own seal on it. So what I'm going to do is grab one of these seals. JCT provides seals if you're at the yard and ask for them. Or you can just buy your own seals from the truck stop and just claim them on your taxes or something. Or, alright, so 222 34155. I had a 30,000 pound, yeah. Where we at? It's in the back. Okay, so we'll get seal installed and get my load lock to make my slide lock tool out. I'll tell you what, that tool really takes the guesswork out of sliding the tandems, and not long after I docked in, the guy who was docked in right next to me, actually, when I was still trying to dock in, the guy went to get his bills while the other guy pulled away from the door, and the guy who got the bills ended up standing by outside. While the other one was sliding tandems. I think it's not that Saya guy or whatever his name. I don't know if that is or not. Okay, so I did find out there was a truck that went after he docked out. He went that way to get over to the lot, and I think I see one coming from over there now. So. That should be a good way over there. However, I'm going to go ahead and go this direction so I don't have to deal with the speed bumps on that road. I've got limited visibility here. I got this car coming. I got this truck with a trailer and a tractor on it. Of course, now there's someone coming in, or two vehicles the other way. Oh boy. Now watch, as soon as these guys go by, someone else will be coming from the left. Well, maybe not. Got lucky. Come on. Okay, so a couple little things here. One, if you're newer to trucking at all, or maybe your experienced trucker is just new to pulling reefer dry van. Good reminder, double check that the latches on the top of the doors are actually latched. When I first closed the door, because this one, so it took a nice button hook turn to get around, because that guy was right up, but I made it. It's set up for you like that. To do a proper button hook turn, you don't have to sit there and wait for someone to take your right away. anyway, when I first went to close my doors, because the brackets that my enforcer lock latch goes on to, the right side door, if I close the left door first and then the right side door like I normally would, the brackets will sit up on top of each other, so I can't get them to line up. What the hell is this all about? Oh, the guy's just reading probably just reading. So it's really that hard. I just, like, when I came in here, all I did was call the number, put the numbers on my phone. I just saved it on my phone. I didn't really save it, but started typing it in real quick, and then I went back over to the spot. And when I got into the spot, that's when I called him. Alright, I do see that other JCT Silver Pete is still over there. Been on a blindside backing theme, I guess, lately, so why not? I could probably do another blindside here. Plenty of spots here. Actually, I could turn this into a straight back with how many spots there are here. I think this guy thinks he's going to get out of my way without, while actually getting in my way. Watch my tandems, make sure I stay clear of that guy. Wait for my tandems to line up. Don't be in too big a hurry to chase the trailer down. They weren't going to line up quite enough anyway, so. Tandems in the center of the spot first, and then worry about chasing it. I see it all the time. Yeah, not the greatest parking job in the world, but I'm going to get the trailer a little bit over here. I'm a little bit on the perfectionist side. God, that fruit smells so good. I've already eaten it. Okay, so I was trying to say, because the enforcer lock, things are like that, I have to close the doors at the same time, otherwise they get caught up on each other. It's either that or I have to use like a pry bar or hammer or screwdriver or something, some kind of tool to get them to go over center from each other, so I can get my enforcer lock on. Well, the first time I did that, and I got it on, I had it all latched, and then I looked up to double check that the top latches were closed, and it turned out the right top latch was still off. So that opened it back up just enough, really. I think I had to actually open them both just a little bit so they would not catch on each other again. And double checked that top latch was going to engage before I actually put my seal on. Alright, so that'd be my word of advice for the day. Also, let's see, what else do we have here? Yeah, I'm out of hours. I only got 327 on my 70-hour clock to work with, so being that my reset is at midnight, or my recaps come in at midnight Central Time, and I am in Pacific Time, I count back from 10 p.m., or 22 minus 3, that's 19. Add about half an hour, it's 18:30. So we run more like about 18:35, 18:40-ish local time is the earliest I can go on duty and roll straight into my recaps for tonight. I got good recaps. I got 10:49 tonight and 9:46 tomorrow night and 12:54 the following night. But then I only get 2 hours and 1 minute back after that. Everything else looks good. I got 10:30, 10:40, and 8:31. So the only issue will be that 201. Doubt that I'm going to need a 34-hour reset anywhere. I know I won't be able to do a 34 with this load because I'll have a worse ETA to the customer than I would run it on recaps. I already ran the numbers on my spreadsheet and verified that to be the case. So, or at least I believe that. Yeah, because I didn't get here till, I don't know. I'm going to double check. Might have to double check because I ran the numbers with an assumption that I would leave here around a certain time, and it was going to be like right around 2 or 3 in the morning or something like that, what my ETA was going to be. So I'm still expecting to be late, even if not by a lot. So we'll see how it goes. So what I do also like about here, I don't know if this is private property, but I see that trail like a forest road, Forest Service Road or whatever that goes up there, and I have to wonder if maybe that's accessible to go, like maybe go hiking up or something along that line. If you're kind of an outdoorsy, get some exercise type of person, that might be an option here. I don't know. I do see a number of homes over here on the side of the hill. I just don't know if that is like national, like federal property or state property or someone's private property. I don't know. So, but that might be something worth looking into doing here if you're ever stopped here and have time to burn and want to get out and get some exercise. Because that does look like it give you a really nice perspective of the whole Salinas Valley. Whatever they call this valley, I don't know. I call it Salinas Valley, but I don't know if that's the technically correct name for it. Maybe you guys who, if anybody from the area is watching, or someone, even if you're not from the area, but maybe you're just familiar with how things are named here, let me know. I'm curious. I mean, just for conversation, throw it in the comments or something, all right? All right, I'm going to end this one. I don't know if I'll be delivering this load myself in Clarksville, Arkansas, or if someone else will, because of, like I said, the HOS, the on-time status concern. But yeah, I know I can't get it there on time. I'm going to be a little late no matter what. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I'm going to be probably at least a good hour, possibly, maybe even 2 hours late. We'll see how it goes, but so I can't promise that my next video will be from Clarksville, Arkansas. It might be somewhere else. So whatever ends up happening next, I'll just, again, I'll surprise you with it, and I'll see you guys then, all right? Y'all have a great day, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.